Did you know that most Christians just gloss over the deeper meaning in Jesus' parables? But what if I told you that these parables hold the secrets to experiencing more of God's power, purpose, and presence in your life? That's right. These simple stories that Jesus told have the power to unlock the doors to your true potential and destiny. So get ready to dive deep into the wisdom and teachings of Jesus like never before. In today's video, we will be discussing 4 impactful parables of Jesus that reveal incredible truths about his kingdom. Let's begin with an exciting journey. Number 1, the prodigal son. Have you ever heard this timeless tale of a father and his 2 sons? It's a story that tugs at our heartstrings and teaches us profound lessons about forgiveness and redemption. The younger son, restless and discontented, demands his inheritance early, only to squander it all on foolish pursuits. When he finally realizes the error of his ways and returns home, broken and ashamed, his father, a symbol of God's boundless love, runs to embrace him, overjoyed to have his son back. The older brother, representing those who strictly adhere to religious rules, resents this warm welcome and his father's partiality. But the father's response is a powerful lesson in grace and mercy. He reminds his older son that he has always been with him, implying that God's favor is not limited or conditional. This parable, like many of Jesus' teachings, challenges conventional thinking. It confronts the religious elite who believed they were righteous due to their strict adherence to rules and rituals, while condemning those they perceived as sinners. Jesus, however, through this story, emphasizes that God's love and mercy are extended to all, regardless of their past mistakes or present circumstances. It's a call for repentance and a reminder that God's forgiveness is always available. Number 2, hidden lessons in the parables. Imagine sitting at the feet of Jesus, listening to his every word. You may think you've heard it all before, but there's always something more to discover. Take, for example, the parable of the sower. On the surface, it's a simple story about seeds being sown and the varying outcomes. Some seeds fall on the path and are eaten by birds. Others land on rocky ground and wither away, while some fall among thorns and are choked to death. Only the seeds that fall on good soil produce fruit. You might think this is a straightforward lesson about faith. But what does it really mean for a seed to fall on good soil? It means that the message of the kingdom must take root in a person's heart, where it can grow despite potential challenges. It's not about where you start, but about where you end up. So when Jesus says, "He who has ears, let him hear," he's inviting us to listen intently to his words. He wants us to be the good soil, where the seeds of his teachings can flourish and bear fruit in our lives. Number 3, mustard seed faith. Have you ever doubted your own abilities or felt that your dreams were too big for you to handle? Picture this. Jesus tells the crowd that their faith is like a mustard seed, tiny yet incredibly powerful. With just a mustard seed, one could say, "I want this fig tree to be uprooted and planted in the sea," and it would happen. But why? Because faith, like a tiny seed, holds immense potential. It's not about how small you are or how limited you feel. It's about how much you believe. Jesus is emphasizing that even the smallest amount of faith can move mountains in your life. It is a call to trust in God as power and to believe that your dreams and aspirations can become reality. Number 4, the Good Samaritan. In a world often driven by self-interest and societal divisions, Jesus challenges our perceptions of who our neighbor really is. The parable of the Good Samaritan confronts our biases and calls us to love our neighbors as ourselves. It's a radical message that transcends religious boundaries and societal norms. Jesus teaches us that our compassion should not be limited by stereotypes or prejudices. He challenges us to break down the walls that separate us and to embrace the values of kindness, empathy, and service. The Samaritan, often looked down upon by religious people, becomes the hero of this story, demonstrating that goodness can be found in unexpected places. This parable is a call to action, urging us to be more accepting, compassionate, and loving towards all people, regardless of their background or beliefs. It is a reminder that we are all children of God and that our actions should reflect the values of His kingdom. As we reflect on these parables, let us remember that they are not just stories from the past, but living messages for today. May they inspire us to be better Christians, more compassionate neighbors, and individuals who seek God's will in our lives. Until next time, may the peace of Christ be with you. Remember, you are amazing. And until next time, remember, you are amazing.